Everything that we do with the NSPCC has to be shown to be helping us to achieve our strategic aims. Training is no different to that. And if our key strategy is to improve the lives of children, then we have to be able to see that training is improving children's lives as well. The impact evaluations are what they say really. They are a way of looking at how has training actually had an impact on how organisations function, and therefore has it had an impact on children's lives. Before anybody comes on a piece of training, they have a discussion with their line manager, and that helps them to see what it is they need to achieve. Why are they coming on this particular training, and what is it they want to improve in their practice or consolidate in their knowledge and skills. After they've been on the training, they will complete an ordinary reaction level evaluation form, which will give us a snapshot of how the training has been. But then what we'll ask them to do is to have a discussion with their line managers in their one-to-one about how they have managed to put that training into practice. After they've had the discussion in their one-to-ones, the line manager will condense that discussion into the response to 3 key questions, and those are: how has the practitioner used the training? What has been the difference for children in terms of how that practice was used? And also, is there any other learning that the practitioner would benefit from? The responses to those 3 questions are uploaded onto SurveyMonkey so that they can then be collated across a particular course. And once that information has been collated, we can pull that off here in training and provide an overview report, which actually then will break down for us whether in fact this training has served its purpose. That is, this training has helped practitioners become more effective and therefore have improved outcomes for children. We're not going to depend totally on those 3 questions to give us the impact evaluation. What we will then do is we will have follow-up conversations with a random selection of service managers who have contributed to the impact evaluation questionnaires, and be able to do a little bit more of a drill down really into how they feel practitioners have benefited from the training, and particularly how they see practitioners' skills and knowledge increasing as a result of having had the training. Benefits are absolutely fundamental in that people come away for training. It's a huge resource. People are putting in a lot of their own time, operational time, into training, and we want to make sure that the training we're offering is doing what it needs to do. Therefore, a clear benefit for an impact evaluation will be to let us know, are we getting it right? And if we're not getting it right, what do we need to change? Clearly what we don't want is for people to come away on training and to go away thinking, actually this hasn't done the job for me, and therefore it won't do the job for children. Absolutely, this is being championed by Service to Children and Families, and then therefore through Carol Long, who also recognises that if training is integral to workforce development, then we need to make sure that we're doing the right job and we're doing the job right for children. And also recognising that whilst we're integrating this into the normal one-to-one processes, it does make a little bit of extra work for line managers and for practitioners. It does mean that they do have to think about why they're coming on training, and they do have to really spend some time considering the benefits of having had training, and also be able to provide us with some helpful critical feedback. We are going to provide an easy to follow guide to how to conduct the impact evaluation, and as I say, we're going to provide a guide to the structured interview that managers complete as part of the one-to-one process, and that should help them to gather the relevant information in a straightforward manner. I'm hoping that managers will be reasonably conversant with the use of SurveyMonkey, but I'm sure that there will be some support there from Service to Children and Families if managers are struggling in uploading the information. We're going to pilot this across 4 courses, and we've chosen a range of courses that are currently being delivered through our division. So that will be child development, the advanced safeguarding course, positive inquiry course, which is delivered by an external provider, so that will give us an opportunity to really to compare and contrast, and also the project planning course. And so the next steps really will be for people who are going to be coming on to those courses in, I think it'll be probably about June, July time, will be advised that this is one of the courses which is going to be subject to an impact evaluation. We'll make sure then that managers and practitioners have had the opportunity to talk about why they're coming on the course beforehand and to record that on their development plan in their PDR, and also make sure therefore that all those managers who have practitioners on courses get the relevant information about how to conduct the structured interview and also how to upload the information onto SurveyMonkey. I suppose the biggest question, and perhaps the hardest one to tackle, is how does their work affect the lives of children and families that they're working with, and therefore how does their improved skills and knowledge, hopefully as a result of having the training, actually mean that they're providing a more effective service and really making a difference to children. So the focus of the thinking has to be on children and their families. And that's not always that straightforward, really, to find the nuance of what am I doing that's making a difference, and how does, perhaps increasing a particular skill or knowing a little bit more about a subject actually help families and help children. So that's what we're really going to ask them to concentrate on, because that's really at the centre of everything that we do.